Booksuda! Hi, I'd just been wondering when I was gonna get myself back in front of the camera for real and film an actual video because I've been vlogging a lot the past couple of weeks. The answer is now, because I've been trying to edit all that vlog footage into a coherent video that says what I want it to say, and it's not really working. And so I've made myself notes because I want this to make some kind of sense, because this is kind of a life update. I've been doing a lot of reading over the past week because I've been doing bouts of books, really kind of casually, but reading a lot. I just haven't been doing any of the online stuff really. I posted like on the first day on Instagram, but after that, meh. So a couple of other stupid things. I got a hair curler now and I got a haircut, but the reason for the haircut and the hair curling is the exciting part. And the reason is I got a job. I got an adult, real lady job. And I'm gonna be an executive assistant, and I'm going to have health insurance, and all of those things that teaching did not let me have. And so while it makes me really sad to know that teaching is just done, for me, as long as this job works out, I am so ecstatic to be joining the League of Adults and to put my master's degree to use that actually benefits me. And, of course I'll be able to buy more books, so there's always that too. That's the really important crap. I got a job, so who knows how much I'll be able to keep on video making. My job's only 20 minutes away this time, so that's better. So there'll probably be some books to hooting in the car or on the road happening, in a while. Okay, so here is the part where the previous vlog just kind of didn't make sense to keep it as a vlog. I wanted to say something about Charlottesville, which happened a while ago now, or what feels like a really long time, since we're in weird Trump time where everything just seems to take forever. And I wanted to say how deplorable I find all the racism and the white nationalism going on. I'm not a part of that. I am firmly against it. I just wanted to say, and I've kept quiet in the past because I did not want, and I saw a Twitter thread about this that helped me articulate this, that I'm afraid of saying anything because I don't want to say the wrong thing in an attempt to say the right thing. So please take this as a well-meant statement. Just I don't want to be quiet because that's how fascism continues. Nobody stands up, or at least not enough people. So I don't want to be quiet, and this is my way of doing that. Because I'm not the most influential person, but I do have this outlet and I want to use it for good. So after Charlottesville, I kind of got sick of myself just reading white fantasy all the time, and I ordered 2 books that I had a pretty good idea would be awesome and right in the, and educating. It would be education to me. And I started with The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, which was amazing. I mean, it deserves every single second it's gotten on the New York Times bestseller list, and including this week where it was pushed out of the #1 spot by some fake book that doesn't even really exist, and now it's back in its rightful place because young adult Twitter took them down. I read this in maybe like 3 days. It was amazing. It got me really angry by the end of the book. I mean, everybody should read it. I think they should start teaching this in schools. If I was still teaching, I think I would have kids read this. For one, it might get kids actually interested, and it's topical, and it inspired me to just, not be quiet, to stand up. And it's just a great book. It's getting turned into a movie. I'm pretty excited about that. It taught me a lot, and I will read anything Angie Thomas writes henceforth. So if you've been on the fence about whether or not this is worth your time, it totally is. And not to diminish the fact that all lives do matter, Black Lives Matter, because, all lives do matter, but Black Lives Matter has a different significance, and so do all of the lives of any people who are being persecuted by this ridiculous alt-right movement. I'm just why is this happening? Because people are ignorant and mean and evil. Okay, anyway, so book number 2 that I ordered, this is something that booktubers do. They do that. I finished this last night at about 9 p.m. I read Kindred by Octavia Butler. Literally read this in 2 days. Best book I've read this year, maybe? I don't know. I mean, these are like on par, but it has a fantasy aspect which really appealed to me. It's got a time traveling aspect. It is, my friend Cherish of the Motley News told me to read this a couple of times a while back, and I didn't do it because I was lazy. I didn't make it a priority, and I'm really glad that I ordered both of these books. Yes, anyway, this book is spectacular. The main character, whose name I can't remember, Dana. Dana she is unexpectedly taken back into 1819 from 1976, and she's a black woman, and she arrives to save the life of a young boy. She keeps getting torn back in time, and as a black woman in the 1800s, she is mistaken for a slave and put into all kinds of terrible situations. She gets turned into kind of a slave, but not in her mind, but outwardly she has to obey these white people, because when she doesn't, they beat the shit out of her. And it's horrible, but it's a fantastic book. It's, the cover says, you know, it's the novel one returns to again and again, and I think I will be reading it again. I mean, I want more, but it's over, and that's disappointing, and so I need to get more Octavia Butler once I get paid. Like, I have all of these books where I'm just like, once I get paid. So, I cannot recommend this highly enough. I saw it on an end cap in Barnes & Noble recently. Pick it up. It's so worth it. TV I've been watching, there's vlog footage of this too, so I can insert some of it where it's appropriate. Finally finished Daredevil season 2. Took me a long time.
No! It's been stuck on loading for so long.
I'm really into it now, and I'm excited for season 3 whenever that happens. I pushed myself through Iron Fist with my friend Drew. We watched it and made fun of Danny Rand constantly. I pretty much put up with Iron Fist so that I could get to Defenders, and oh, it's so good. I have 2 episodes left. We'll probably finish it in the next couple of days. Luke Cage beating the shit out of Danny is just my favorite thing of all time. I also started Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency series on Hulu through BBC America. It's very different from the books that I remember, but they've updated it to keep the time current. Dirk Gently feels a lot like Doctor Who, like Matt Smith and David Tennant pushed together, and they invented this like Dirk Gently guy I recognize some of the things that he said in the books. It's also been a really long time since I've read the books, so I will be rereading one of those soon. And they have been doing little homages, like they have him eating pizza as he drives along. The way that they're having Dirk Gently played is a little too, like, naive. I remember Dirk Gently being a lot more jaded. Like, but maybe I read them as a kid or a young teenager, so I don't know. I need to reread again, but I love the show so far. It's great, even with all of the weird new stuff that they've added to it. So I also watched season 2 of Poldark, and this has not come, I haven't edited them yet. I haven't even watched them back yet, but I did film reactions after every episode. And so I will be editing that into a video soon. I know many of you are Poldark fans because you guys those are my most to watch videos, are my Poldark videos. So I'm excited to make another one. I'm excited to finally have watched season 2. I'm gonna keep reading book 6 so I can watch season 3 when it comes to America, or I'll wait till it's on Amazon Prime again. I don't know. I'm really bad about watching things on time. I've fallen behind in Game of Thrones, which is sad, but now I can watch it all in one go, so that's good. Outlander, the Entertainment Weekly that's come out recently, I want it so bad. I went to try to find it yesterday and it wasn't on shelves anywhere. I guess it doesn't come out for another week, and I'm disappointed because the photos are so pretty and I need them. Like, I don't normally buy magazines anymore, but I need them. I need them. I also saw Atomic Blonde. Fantastic. Loved it. Didn't know it was gonna be in Berlin, but the atmosphere was great. Charlize Theron kicked so much ass and it was amazing, and her wardrobe and just the music and the fight scenes were so realistic. I want a sequel, please. That's pretty much everything that's been going on. What are you reading? Oh, I also finished Books versus Cigarettes. It's over here somewhere. I don't know. I'm done with it. I'm never reading it again. Maybe the titular essay, but not the rest of it, because it took forever. It was not, I mean, it was boring at like the beginning and then the essay picked up. I don't know. Just was not, it was not my cup of tea. Ugh. Main points. The Hate U Give and Kindred are amazing. Read them if you can. And go see Atomic Blonde and Wonder Woman. And if you're sick of your hair curling is it's good. I'm still not very good at it, but that's all for now. I will try to get my Poldark video up soon for you, and I'll just be reading and things. So let's do it for now. Okay.